Shorty rock. Shorty rock.
Shorty, give me one more chance. Shorty, rock me one more chance. Shorty, give me one more chance. Shorty, rock me one more chance. Shorty, give me one more chance. Shorty, rock me one more chance.
Like that.
Shorty, give me one more chance. Shorty, rock me one more chance. Shorty, give me one more chance. Shorty, rock me one more chance.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Shorty Rock, and this is the Shorty Rock NYC show. And we are actually not in NYC. We are down here in Tampa, Florida. And once again, we have a special guest. Matter of fact, she has already been on the show before, but we are doing an update because that was like a year ago. And now on season 2 of the Shorty Rock NYC show, we're going to get an update of what she's doing. This is Artisia Williams.
That's me.
But matter of fact, I'm going to let her introduce herself for those of you who did not see the first video, but you need to go back and watch it. All right? So let's jump right into it, y'all. Okay, Artisia, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, okay? And just for the people who don't know who you are, okay?
Well, I'm Artisia Williams, like you said. I'm an entrepreneur, boss lady, CEO, co-founder, all that good stuff of Troops and Treatment. Part 2 is doing business as that. Okay. I got rid of the Sassy Sweets, Tasty Treats.
Now, why? What happened to that? I kind of like that. Sassy Sweets, Tasty Treats. Sounds like my cup of tea.
I can't cook.
Oh, snap. That might be a good reason. That's okay. How you selling treats and you can't cook?
Because I have people who can cook for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Outsourcing.
Okay, so you like the brains of the operation, not necessarily the hands that prepared the food. Okay, so we bless somebody else. I say that because my mom always be like, bless the hands that prepared the food, but those wouldn't be your hands. That'd be somebody else's hands. Okay, it's all good. But all right, so Sassy Sweets, Tasty Treats is out of here.
That's my LLC is still under there, but I'm doing business as Troops and Treatment, and that's the thing that is my passion.
Okay, now I know before, for y'all slow people who wasn't watching season 1, you know what I'm saying? Real slow, y'all need to catch up. I know you explained it before, but for the people,
the new people that just tuned in, let's do that. The new people. Please explain it. Well, what I do, I'm a veteran helping veterans. Okay. That's basically what I do.
So using the armed forces?
Yes.
Which branch?
Army. The best one. Cause the one who gave me the biggest bonus. $40,000 plus $12,000 in student loans paid for out of here. Yes.
She just stunned it on y'all. She stunned it on all y'all students out there struggling.
I'm humble. Well, it was kind of a waste because all my money went to my ex-husband because we was going to buy a house. He took $100,000, gave 50 to his, he put me $50,000 in debt. And
hold up.
He took 100.
He took $100,000
from me out of the bank account, gave it to his mistress, and put me $50,000 in debt.
Shout out to the mistress.
And then she took the money, ran. He tried to kidnap her and got 15 years in prison.
Hey, that's what he get though. I hear tricking on these.
Let's keep it G-rated.
Right, I'm sorry. I was about to. Woo!
Thank you.
Woo! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he was tricking on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna leave it there. Okay. So 100,000 got taken, but now what's going on?
So I'm writing a book about my story, so I'm not going to tell too much of it. But long story short, I would have had to pay alimony if I would have fought him because he was indigent. And I was taking care of him so long.
Oh, no, he was indigent. What is that, like an Indian?
No job.
It's called an Indian?
Indigent. What? Indigent.
That's a new word for me. I'm sorry, fellas. I did go to college, but I must have skipped that class. Indigent. He was indigent. See, some of y'all are indigent out here. Ignorant and indigent. And y'all need to stop it. I'm sorry.
So I thought, how can I make money for myself? Right. I can't be on nobody's job, except I'm actually starting to work as a librarian. So I'm gonna have the little naughty librarian look. Okay.
I can see that.
You see it? You do. I can do that because it's secretive. It's quiet. You get the books. You flip the pages. You learn a little bit more.
Okay.
I like that. But besides that, I like to help other people. And my professor said people helping people is the industry. I'm actually taking 2 degrees at the same time. It's going to take me 3 to 5 years to complete.
2 degrees? 2 degrees in what though?
My first, I have 3 degrees already. Business Administration Associates, Business Administration Bachelor's with a specialization in International Hospitality and Tourism Management, as well as Liberal Arts Associates.
She just stunning on y'all again. Some of y'all can't even get your high school diploma because y'all indigent, right?
No, it's the other way around. They're indigent because they don't have a high school diploma because they can't get a good job.
Okay, well, either way, you indigent all the way around, okay? Before and after that part. Anyway, 3 degrees. 3 degrees. Come on, at least get your GED, bro. Come on. She done lapped you 3 times. Dang, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, and then now I'm getting my Entrepreneurship and Innovation Associates of Science, as well as my Master's in Science and Human Services. So basically, nonprofit organization. I'm thinking about switching to nonprofit and getting grants. So I can write my own grants, hopefully get some cash flow. Because when I was doing it for profit, it wasn't my passion. So I'm trying to hustle, I'm trying to make money instead of focus on people and helping the people themselves. And I want to help the black community.
They need some help, don't they? There's a lot of indigent black people. Did I say it right?
No.
Indigent? Indigent. Y'all ain't innocent, y'all indigent. That's how I remember. I'm like innocent, indigent. They ain't innocent, they indigent.
And so now I'm taking it to the next level. I made a list of 21 goals I want to accomplish.
Dang!
In the next 3 years. So 7 a year, the number of completion. And the 3 for this year is writing 3 books.
Okay.
The second one is pay off $30,000 in 3 years. And then the third one is to have a better attitude.
And the fourth one is to pay off $10,000 of my loans because I still owe student loans, but not a lot though. Not a lot.
Well, you need to pay them.
I know that's what we gonna work on. That's what we finna work on. We finna work on 10,000. Look, it ain't 50,000 at least. I just want 10, baby. I just want 10.
I had 40 because my bachelor's was 81,000. My master's is going to cost me 20,000, and if I get a certification, it's going to cost 1,200. But if I get the full degree, it's going to cost about 14,000.
So I'm basically giving you a discount. You pay my 10. I mean, when you really think about it, if you really put all that together, I'm kind of like the cheap part of the situation. You know what I'm saying? I could have been asking for 20 though. You need to be grateful.
Grateful.
That's what you need to be. Anyway, let's get back to the indigent people that you're trying to help.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about Troops and Treatment. What exactly is that?
Well, what I do is 3 different things. I have a little diagram. Okay. I'm going to read it to you. Okay. Troops and Treatment, led by veteran CEO and boss lady Troops and Treatment, was created in 2016 with one mission at hand: treating our troops who retire from combat and waiting to transition into a functional life. I do 3 main things: financial freedom. I got rid of $70,000 worth of debt in 18 months. I got to get 30 more, and then I have $100,000 counseled out, and I'm ready. I got a company that's working with me, and I'm trying to help other people do it. It just took a lot of discipline.
I bet.
A lot of money. Yeah, and I was spending money too. I was doing it, so I could have did better. I could have did it faster, but I wanted to live a little bit. The second thing is weight management. I got rid of 30 pounds. I'm a little bit slimmer.
30,000 and 30 pounds. That's all. No, that's right.
And what I'm trying to do with that is I sell protein shakes and also Herbalife. Okay. And the Herbalife work, but I got to use the bathroom so much. So if you got to go to work.
What is it that make it? Is it the fiber that's inside of it?
I don't know what it is. I'm just learning. So I'm like, it works, so I can sell something that works. And I have to do my research. I'm not even going to lie. So
you selling, you don't even know what's in it?
I haven't sold it yet. I'm signing up.
Oh, you about to?
I'm about to.
Oh, you about to? Okay, all right. So we're gonna claim it by faith. By the time this come out, she already rolling, y'all. She already $500,000 in Herbalife. In the name of Jesus.
Okay. And then the third thing, employment assistance.
Oh, okay.
I found out my number one market is felons.
A lot of indigent fellas. Indigent. Lot, that too.
And their grandmothers and mothers like, I want them off my couch. I'm like, well, come on, baby, let me help you out. I take an interest test to see what they like, what they can do. I do a functional resume because the time served counts out its gaps in their employment. So if I notice all the specialties, the skills, something as simple as answering the phone. They were like, well, I know how to do that. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a skill. Let's put that on your resume. Multiple lines. You got click over. That's 2 lines.
Facts. Facts.
So, Star 69. So, I do different things and
How you put Star 69 on the resume, though?
well, basically when I do it, say, confidential calling.
I like that. I just added a new skill to my resume. Okay.
Don't be taking my skills now. You got to take the class.
It's took. I done took it already. Consider it gone.
So, I pretty much help a person just from scratch. And then we start over and also I'm doing this right here. If they have this card, they get $200 off of a car, SUV, or truck. And then I give them $100 cash, and then I get $100 cash in order to help other people.
So are you got these trucks in your backyard or something? Like, where these trucks coming from?
No, it's at a car dealership. I have a mechanic that's selling cars, and he wants me to be the voice behind the business.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Networking.
Yes. I bought my car from him. It was under $3,000. Okay. Got my little hoopty.
Hey, it roll though. You rolling out. Some people walking out. You rolling out at least.
Yes, and it was under $5,000. I told him that was my limit. He didn't try to sell me at $4,999. He was like, well, let's see what we got. And he showed me a list and gave me some options. Okay. And I knew he was a positive person. And he didn't try to holler at me. He didn't take advantage of me. He showed me how to do it. When he worked on my car, he'd be like, well, this is what you should look for. And if you hear this or you see this. And I'm like, I don't know. I said, I got you. He was like, what happened if I'm gone?
That's true.
So I'm like, okay, I guess I got to learn.
What do you say to look for, though? Because I might need some help with that.
Certain sounds, basically the oil to see if it's black, the transmission fluid, how to not open it when it's hot, certain things you can't open, like the radiator and stuff like that. I know a little bit about it because I was military, but I don't know how to take on no call.
But you learning, though? Boss woman? Boss lady? Boss?
Outsource.
Facts.
My professor also told me, he said, if you don't know how to do it yourself, you learn, you outsource, or you pay for someone else to do it.
I know that's right. So, okay, tell me, first of all, where these felons coming from? Like, are you just randomly walking down the street and felons is like, I'm about to rob you? Like, well, don't rob me. I could get you a job, you know what I'm saying? And then they be like, all right, okay, cool, I ain't gonna rob you today, but if you don't give me a job, I'm gonna rob you tomorrow. So where exactly are these felons coming from?
Most of them come from the workforce. Oh, okay. They were like, well, I'm a felon, I can't get a job, I've been here for collecting unemployment, welfare, Social Security.
Explain what the workforce is, because, we international, baby. You know what I'm saying? We done came up. Okay. It's been a year since you've been on, maybe you didn't know, maybe you ain't heard, but we international. So people in Africa, France. Ooh. Oh yeah. We international. Yeah, we international. Can you explain to them what exactly is the workforce?
Basically, an easier way of saying it is like the unemployment office, and they try to strengthen the workforce or the working capabilities of the state, and it's a state-funded program.
Oh, so basically, if you ain't got no job, you can go down there and get you a job.
Or you can get resources to help you get a job. They have computer classes, schools, trainings, different things you can do. GED help. They were doing it for free. I think it's a fee now.
You gotta pay and you ain't got no job? Dang, for real? What we doing now, people?
They got waivers. They got waivers.
Ever since Obama left, things ain't been the same.
Well, that's why you gotta hustle. The legal way. The legal hustle.
Okay, so all right, so we talked about your business, right? So how are you doing? I mean, it's been a year, right? I know there's a lot of ups and downs and, you know, things happen, but tell us, like, just as far as you go, like, what sparked this whole kind of shift? Because when we first met, you was doing like 5 different things. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, you was like, I'm the plumber, I'm the lawyer, I'm the, you know, the stewardess, technician. You know, you was doing all type of things. You know what I'm saying? You was like the whole basketball team, power forward, point guard, shooting guard. You was doing forward, center. Okay, you was doing everything. So what made you say, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on troops and treatment?
Well, I got a business coach. She is amazing. She charged me $15 for the first session.
Dang! What's her name?
Angelica Cole.
So how you meet her?
I met her through Facebook. I did an interview one time and I saw her and I'm like, I don't do females. Men will stab you in the back, but women will stab you in the front. But she never gave me that vibe that she wanted more than what she gave. And she told me her testimony. I don't want to tell it without her permission, but it touched me because it's like, I ain't the only one going through this. I ain't by myself. And she never let no one see her hurt or her pain. And she's going through so much. And she told me, you need to focus. She said, you're doing too much. I'm like, but I want to do it all. She was like, you can, but not right now. You have to do a little bit at a time. She gave me a planner that gave me 15 things, and it's a checklist on each one I do. And every time I do something, I cross it off. I keep crossing it off until I'm finished. And then I write more stuff. And then I cross it off. And I take everything day by day, instant by instant, time by time. And I actually, there's a saying that I learned. Life is like a rocking chair. You go back and forth. God said be still. And being still is better than going backwards or backsliding.
Bars.
So you making moves, you doing stuff, you working, you rocking, you moving, but you ain't going nowhere. And I wasn't going nowhere. But now I'm making moves. I got customers, I got clients, I got employees, and I'm doing so much better.
You done bossed up.
Leveled up. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, do it. Hey. I'm gonna do my dance too. Do my dance. Hey. What y'all know about that? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak to the other entrepreneurs out there that are trying to boss up and they just can't figure it out. They trying to do everything, right? What advice would you give to them?
My mentor is Patrick Bet Davis. David is his last name, and he's on YouTube. He wants you not to cry. He be like, don't be no punk. Man up. You got to work 40 plus hours, sometimes 60 hours, just to consider yourself an entrepreneur. And he talked to me because he was like, he ain't trying to hold my hand and he's not trying to lie to me and be my friend. He's trying to tell me stuff to better myself. And then it touched me because it's like, he don't feel sorry for me. He want me to make it. And it's going to be hard times. It's going to be lonely times. He talks about that. And then Les Brown, he's a motivational.
I love Les Brown. Shout out to Les Brown. Heck yeah. That's my guy. That's my guy. We're going to keep it professional. That's my guy right there. Yeah, I love Les Brown.
And if I had to say a third one, Ayana Vazal. Okay. She told me not to take the abuse of a man. I used to pay for men. I used to do all this stuff for men. And then my dad was like, why you don't find someone equally yoked? And I was like, nobody matched my hustle. I'm retired at 25. I'm ambitious. And I finally found someone who can somewhat match my hustle. I ain't going to say all the way. We will see.
We're going to work on it, right? We're going to work on it.
Because they're in the medical field. Okay. And it's easier for me to deal with medical people because I have a mental disability that, in the first one I didn't talk about. Mental illness is something you can't see. And it's very real. there's days where I used to want to kill myself. I used to have dreams about killing myself. I used to meditate about killing myself. And someone was like, oh, that's just the devil. And I'm like, it has a name. It has and once it got a name, it was easier to deal with it. But being a boss, not being able to talk to people and deal with people, it was difficult. So I had to do it myself. And I also have PTSD from being raped that I talked about in the first one. And my dad's like, you talk about it so much. I'm like, because it helps me compartmentalize what I'm going through, that it's not just one thing.
Definitely feel you. I mean, I just think it need to be talked about more, because that just need to be something that, you know, a lot of women struggle with, and they need to know there's women men out there. Yeah, men
there's
too.
There's more men that do it in the military, because there's more men in the world in the military. Men just don't talk about it.
So, how can people reach you? Do you have a website? You got an email, phone number, address, apartment number? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The number one way is Facebook, Troops in Treatment, with the amber sign in the middle. And yeah, in the jar on Instagram.
What is it?
Yeah, like Containing Happiness is the way I make.
Like yeah.
YEAHINHAR. Okay. I was so excited. I got Instagram, and I'm on this, and I'm doing this. I'm excited. What? I'm like, yeah. And then everything that I tried to type in before that was canceled out because everyone else had it. And then when I did that, no one had it, and I'm like, okay. All right.
Hey.
All right. And also my phone number, 813-531-4656. That's 813-531-4656. Call me.
Anytime?
No.
Is there somebody watching at 4 o'clock in the morning? He's like, you know what?
Between the hours of 1 in the morning to
so call
4
her.
in the evening.
So if you up in the strange hours of the night, complaining
But you ain't got no money.
But you ain't got no money.
You need a job.
You need a job.
You need the weight loss. I got you.
Well, thank you, Artisia. It's always been a pleasure. Every time you come on the show. So next year we're gonna do another one.
Maybe. I think about it.
And you're gonna be running the world. You're gonna be selling Herbalife in a Bentley truck.
Bentley.
In the name of Jesus. A Bentley.
I don't know about a Bentley. I'm gonna stay with my Toyota.
Toyota, but you're gonna have a Bentley at the house.
Within your means.
True that.
As long as you spend less than you make, you're still a millionaire.
She stunned on y'all that last time right there, that last one. Some of y'all need to let that marinate. All right, but it's your boy Shorty Rock, Shorty ROC. Please say the C, baby. Don't say the K. It's the Shorty Rock NYC show, and this has been Artisia Williams, Troops and Treats, y'all. Make sure y'all check it out, and we out.